1 2 microphone check. Hey, Crypto Hop here, coming at you. Thanks for tuning in. I got some information for you guys today. I've been looking at this morning, and I got excited. One of my audio engineer. I'm a music producer. I'm also a trained engineer, but you got to have an engineer when you're going to produce a project. I used to do this full time for like 8 years. It's really fun. One of my ex-students has an amazing studio. I might show you guys some footage next week when we're actually December 8th. I think they're going to start. It's an honor. Thank you, Minadu Productions. I appreciate you asking me to come in and help you guys do some recording. It's a love thing. Make sure you don't invest more money than you're comfortable losing in the short term. We don't want to ever lose in the long term, right? And by the way, you never lose money until you sell. So we're all pretty much underwater in a lot of our positions, right? Because if you look at the decline in the markets, they're all red. So just keep that in mind. Just make sure that you're only using an amount of money that doesn't really phase you. And it's the kind of thing where you can just kind of not look at it, but know it's there. If it's too stressful for you during the holidays and stuff, just don't even look at it, but then go and check it on a monthly basis or whatever makes you feel comfortable. Let's just stay comfortable and focused on the amount of money that we're investing here. That's the number one thing I want to say. Now, with that said, wow, look at this fear and greed index, ladies and gentlemen. This is really interesting stuff to me. Here is CoinMarketCap. I also like CoinGecko. That was one of the first ones that I used, but CoinMarketCap.com, the fear and greed index, you see that right there? It's down to 10. Lowest I've ever seen it was 11, but now it is 10. If you click this thing, oh man, it is just freaking me out. It's not freaking me out. What I wanted to say is that savvy investors get excited for the opportunity to purchase their projects at a discount. Look at this today. We are stoked. We're glad that we're able to purchase the tokens, the coins that we believe in at a discount. That's the way we have to look at this. And then the chart here, like I was saying in another video, this is the lowest I've seen. It was 11. We came down further to 10. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I get excited. I deployed some capital today, yesterday, and the day before. I'm just trickling it into my current positions because you can't time it. Remember, people, you can't time the market. That's not what we're here to do. We're just here to dollar cost average on the way down and take profits on the way up. So look at these charts. Number one, we're going to look at Bitcoin. Let me just change this real quick. BTC. And here it is. Now, okay, this is really important. This green candle at the end right here, okay, as little as an hour ago, this line that's a yellowish line is the 5-day EMA, the moving average, was not flattened out yet. It was still at a downward direction. As I speak right now, currently, this is real time. We're seeing this 5-day moving average level out. If this green candle closes, this is the 24-hour, the daily candles that we're looking at here, closes above this 5-day moving average, which is right around that $87,000 support level. We broke the support. We broke the 87 support. So now what we're doing is we're retesting it. Okay, I'm thinking out loud as I'm talking to you guys right now. If this thing closes above that 5 and then starts to inch up to the 13 is the next line, bullish sentiment. This could be the V-shaped recovery. Now, if you sold up here anywhere, which is not a bad idea sometimes when you don't want to catch a falling knife, right? And so a lot of times I know some entrepreneurs that were selling on the way down to recover. And when we're talking about big amounts of money, big volumes of money, you want to be smart with your stop losses for sure. But you got to be careful Because, and I learned this from Tom Lee, over a 1 year time, talking about the stock market, he's also huge into crypto. It can be as little as 7-day period, a six to 10 day period where all of the gains are made in 1 year. If you're not in position over those 6 days, you lose out. So it's better to kind of, if you're newer to this game, to not move things around too much. Just buy and hold till you're in a profitable range. Then we can talk about taking profits from there. So just keep that in the back of your head. It's very important. Ooh, we're getting bullish, people. We are getting bullish. Look at that. Look at that candle. Okay, that is the daily candle. Now, I kind of hesitate. Okay, I'll click the 1 hour and let's see what the 1 hour is doing. Okay, I usually don't. That's my doggy. My doggy's right here. What you doing, Howie? Howie had an itch. He's itching his leg. Okay, these are the hourly candles. See this upward stuff going on here? Let me scoot myself up a little bit. Come on, get on there. Okay, we're moving up. We're moving up on the hourly. This is hour by hour. Okay, let me go back to the day. That's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on these daily candles. And then what I'll do, let's go to the next one. Oh, I think I have Ethereum already up right here. Oh, it says Solana. We'll check that in a minute. Let's look at ETH. Let's look at ETH. Same thing. Very similar. Isn't it amazing how these higher market cap projects, they kind of move together more or less. Not exactly, but the sentiment seems to be similar with these guys. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. Okay, we are seeing some green candles. Now, look, I don't know. Where's my support level? It went away. I don't know if this is it. I do not know if we are going to see a turnaround. And a lot of the people talk about this V-shaped recovery, which can be a violent move to the upside once things settle down. So let me just put my line in here. On Ethereum, this is the market cap. Hold on a sec. It's the same though for the, okay, there it is. Oh, there's my lines. Okay. 2,800. Okay, now I'm just looking at this at real time, people, right now. This is real time stuff going on here. Let me get back over to my pointer. Wow. I mean, look at this drop off. Look at this drop off, people. This is really, in a couple months since, not a couple months. It's not even like October, let's say, 7th. Let's measure that. Ethereum, since October 7th, has dropped 45.18%. Now, this is how you thicken the skin up, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been able to hang in there and not freak out and sell, if you've bought Ethereum anywhere on this downside, what you're doing is you're creating experience. The more experience you have in this game, the more savvy and the calmer you're going to be making decisions moving forward. So good job for hanging in there, people. That's what I want to say. But so let's open this back up a little bit. Green candle as we speak today. Okay. It touched the 5-day. It touched the 5-day moving average here. And get this out of here. Same thing. It's starting to flatten off. Not as much as that Bitcoin chart, but it's starting to flatten on that 5. Once these things turn, it could be an explosive upside. I'm not saying it's going to be. Nobody can tell. No one has that crystal ball that knows exactly what's going to happen, but I'm getting warm and fuzzy. I'm getting a little more warm and fuzzy. Okay, I was zooming way in on this guy. This is my other. Okay, the Bitcoin, but let's go to XRP. XRP is even, look, XRP is becoming a little bit less volatile. because the decline from back, let me measure it real quick. October, okay, we went from about October 7th. Let's measure that from our drop on October 7th right here. So I'm going to find the top of that candle, and we're going to go down to right there. It's a 40% decline. It's a little bit less than what I just showed you on the other chart. And so look at this green. Oh, it kinked. We have a little kink on that 5. On that 5 right there. Yes. There's a little kink on that yellow 5-day moving average. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not safe to say, but I'm going to say, could this be the turnaround for some explosive movements? I don't know. Okay, with that said, I did not check what is the Bitcoin dominance. Those are the other things that I'm paying close attention to. I'm going to ask my AI agent if I'm on the right thing here. What is the current Bitcoin percent dominance? What is the current Bitcoin dominance percentage? That's a better way to ask that. Let's see here where we're at here on this thing. I'm going to show you guys. Man, I like green candles. I like green candles if you're looking for some upside. Okay, it says, okay, it's still 58.3-ish, give or take. Now, a lot of different, market, like CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, all these different, Coinbase, all the exchanges, they all have a little bit different percentages, but 58.3, it's still staying consistent. We got to keep an eye on that thing, man. When that thing starts going down, I don't think it's going to go down until we see a huge pump and then profit taking, then move into altcoin plays. When that thing drops below 55%, that's when we should see some pumpage in the altcoin market. Okay, that's what I want to say in this. Lastly, here's the Solana. If it stays, okay, same story, ladies and gentlemen. That Solana daily candle is moving above this little, it was a $2.53, where's it at? Is this ETH? This is, dang it, this is the ETH one. Let me find it. It said Solana. When you have multiple tabs open, I duplicate them, and what it does is go back to the previous thing that you had on there. This is Solana. Yes, that's a big candle. That's a big candle coming up. See, Solana dropped below the $151. Man, this is such a good price for Solana right now. $132. You joking? Okay. And then I'm going to back it up just to see. Let me put my line in there. Where this support level could be. It's retesting it. It's retesting it right here. Okay, let me stretch that guy out. Boom. Boom. Right about there. Just know I've had a lot of practice on where to draw these lines and things like that, so don't beat yourself up if you have trouble finding these spots. It's not simple. Okay, we're retesting it. We're right on that retest around 132. Man, and isn't that interesting? It's right where the 5-day moving average is turning, and we're seeing some more green volume down here. I like it. I like it to go into next week, the holiday week. I think we're going to see some upward movements, and then of course, over Thanksgiving things could settle down a little bit and such. But hey, I want to share that with you guys today. If you're interested, I'll post some other videos for entertainment right up here at the end here. Thanks for tuning in today. Everybody, it's stressful. I know. There's with family, with certain friends, there's stressful things going on. Everybody's trying to, money's tight. Remember to just do things that help you distract your mind from the stress and tension of everyday life. That's why I've got my hydro water. Check the link below. I got that affiliate link. I need to drink more. I've only had that much, but this whole thing, I try to usually drink before noon. We're after noon now. it makes me feel a little bit better. There's no doubt about that. So if you're interested in the hydro bottle, check that link below. Thanks for checking in. Crypto Hop signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Enjoy it. Do something fun out there. Absolutely.